The Little Monk Ikkyu Carrying a Skull on New Year's Day. Once upon a time, there was a little monk named Ikkyu, who was known for his quick wit. This is the story of Ikkyu, who grew up to be an adult. Happy New Year! I hope we all prosper this year. One morning on New Year's Day, people were greeting each other. There came a monk in shabby clothes down the street in town. The street was crowded with people who were going on the first shrine visit of the new year. The monk was Ikkyu, but strangely enough, he was carrying a long bamboo pole on his shoulder aloft. And something white stuck to the end of the bamboo pole. What is that? People came to look at it closely. To their surprise, it was a skull. People were so astonished to see such a creepy skull. What a nasty joke this monk is playing on New Year's Day! Has Ikkyu gone crazy? They made a fuss. However, Ikkyu did not pay attention to them and kept walking with a bamboo pole with a skull on his shoulder. People were very curious and followed him with excitement. Soon after, Ikkyu came to the gorgeous house of Kanaya Kyubei, who was the richest in the town. Ikkyu stood in front of the house and shouted in a very loud voice, "Hello, hello, it's Ikkyu. I'm here to greet you on New Year's Day." From inside the house came a servant and saw Ikkyu in dirty clothes carrying a bamboo pole with a skull. At the sight, he was almost paralyzed with fear and ran back to his master in a great hurry to tell him about it. On hearing that, Ikkyu, to whom he always paid respect, came all the way to greet him. Kyubei rushed out of the house. "Oh, hi, Kyubei! Happy New Year!" "Hi, Ikkyu. Thank you very much for your visit. I'm very grateful for your kindness." After greeting each other, Kyubei noticed a skull on the end of the bamboo pole. "Oh my God!" said Kyubei, and he turned pale. What does it mean, Ikkyu? Isn't it a sign of bad luck to bring a skull on this New Year's Day? It's so ominous." "Ha ha ha!" Ikkyu burst out into laughter, while Kyubei was very upset. "Oh well, Kyubei, I am very sorry to surprise you so much on the New Year's Day. Still, I have a reason for it." "What reason do you have?" "Well, first of all, I would like you to listen to the short poem I had written." Ikkyu started reciting the short poem out loud. "New Year's Day is a milestone to the grave. It is a time to celebrate and a time to grieve." Kyubei tilted his head in confusion. "A time to celebrate and a time to grieve? What does it mean, Ikkyu?" "Well, everybody gets 1 year older when New Year's Day comes. That means we get closer to the grave every time New Year's Day comes. That is, we get closer to death. So, we should not only celebrate the New Year's Day, but also prepare for death. That's why I wrote time to celebrate and time to grieve." "Oh, I see. Everybody is destined to die someday and end up with becoming a skull like this. Even I am not sure how many New Year's Day I'll be able to welcome from now on. The same thing can be said to you, Kyubei." "That's certainly true. So, Kyubei, please do as many good things as possible while you are alive. Then you'll be able to go to heaven." "Okay, I will." You are rich, so when you have spare money, please give them away to the poor people, even just a little. After all, you cannot take the money with you to heaven. Now, so long. Thereafter, not only Kyubei, but also other rich people followed the teaching of Ikkyu and gave the poor people a helping hand. The end.